Hi guys. So it's been almost a week now since we've had Lily. Lily, Chili, Chinchilla. What are you doing? You cannot have those. And yeah, it's been almost a week and she's doing really well. And it's morning and this is how her cage looks in the morning. It's just, she tears everything up in the night, goes crazy while I'm asleep. I have no idea what she does in the night. And she's just, so you want another tweet. So I'm going to give you a little piece of carrot as your tweet. Yes, she gets tweets in the morning. Isn't she sweet? So this is when we interact the most, is morning. When I come in and then I clean her cage. And I pet her and give her treats and we interact. And we have a good time. Don't we? Don't we have a good time, Lil? Yes, we do. I know. Hi, baby. Baby. Baby is the protector of her in the night. I hope he's not terrorizing her all night long. And there's the birdies. The Snow. Oh no, she's still asleep. Snow. She'll come back in. And here's Snow. Everybody gets to say hello this morning. Lily, we got to clean your cage now. We got to clean your cage. Make it all nice and clean for you. So that way... you guys, quit it. Snow likes to get on baby sometimes. Beat him up. She never hurts him. She likes to just mess with him. Because she's got to assert her dominance as the queen of the house, which she is. There's nothing better than getting up in the morning and petting Chinchilla fur. I mean, I look forward to it. I've really enjoyed having her. She's really not high maintenance. I don't find her to be really high maintenance. I changed out her whole cage yesterday, the bottom part, and put new bedding in. And she got so happy that she started like jumping around. They call it popcorning and doing zoomies, which she would like go from shelf to shelf and jump from bottom to top and different shelves. And chinchillas can jump really high, and they like to jump around when you take them out of their cage, like to playtime. They really like to get going and jump everywhere. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that with her because I don't know. They just, once they get out, they don't want to go back in. But she had her dust bath. We had our dust bath day before yesterday. Well, I think when I filmed it is when we had it last. So I was going to do another one tomorrow, so I'll film my dust bath tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to clean up her cage and then we'll be right back. So when I given her pellets, I made the mistake when I first got her, I filled the whole bowl up and I don't know, she wasn't eating them and so I ended up wasting a lot of pellets. But so I learned that... here's my little vacuum that I used to clean up inside of her cage. So I got the first 2 shelves done. And she doesn't seem to mind that either. She's pretty bold. And so I'm going to just suction that little bit of hay up right there. And I keep her hay like in this little hut. So I just put a little extra in fresh and then give her fresh pellets. And I just put a little bit, just enough to cover the bottom of the bowl, and that should be happy. She'll be happy with that probably for a couple of, like at least 2 days. That'll last her. She doesn't eat much pellets. But anyway, so I love it when she's on this shelf because she usually will come and sit on my hand. And I would love to train her to eventually like go up my arm and then onto my shoulder, which is what they do. And then like kind of around and then down my arm and back into her cage. And, you know, to have her out of her cage like that in time, it's going to take time if it ever gets there. Because they're like really skittish. They're prey animals and they don't like any sudden moves. So if you make any sudden moves, she like runs. But she's pretty bold. I mean, she'll come right back out. And they're very curious. So she wants to know, like if I move one thing in her cage or do anything in her cage, she immediately has to come down and see what I did, like right there. She's up there because she knows I did something up there and I vacuumed, and now she's got to go check everything out. So let me finish up and I will be back. We're still going. We're still cleaning. Let's see, I just did this shelf, put her pellets back. She has to come and check it all out. She's so cute. I'll put my nose up against the bars and she'll come and nuzzle my nose. She'll bite. She'll trim your fingernails for you. She thinks they're treats. And she actually bit this one. It was long. She chewed it off. She'll give you a manicure. Lily. Come on down, Lily. Yeah, you think I have a treat. But I don't, because I already gave you a treat. Let's give you some scritches when you make your funny face. What's gonna make your funny face? She's the most active now with me. After this, she sleeps pretty much all day. So, but I come in and visit her, and she comes up to see me, but she's just very sleepy, and we don't really interact. She doesn't jump around like this, and at night, she kind of does. We have a little bit more time like this at night. But yeah, I mean, they really don't, they're not very demanding animals at all. They don't demand like a whole lot of your time. You know, I mean, but it's like I want to come in and visit with her and see her. She's not demanding it of me. Okay, let me finish this up. Drag some hay with her. Want some hay up on your shelf? There you go. So this is pretty much it. A day in the life of having a chinchilla. It's pretty much like this. It's pretty much all day. It's like, well, she sleeps and then eats and comes out and visits when I come in, and that's about it. I mean, or you can, we haven't tried it yet, but I'm thinking, you know, let her out in the bathroom eventually when I think we're ready. We might try, you know, letting her run around in the bathroom and get out of her cage then. So that's an option because my bathroom is like right there. If you can see the doorway, there's a doorway right there. And so her cage would like go right up to that door. And then I can open her gate and her bottom cage door and just let her, you know, go in and out at will. Either come out or not. They always come out though if you tempt them with a dust bath. They cannot resist their dust bath. So if you want to get them out of their cage or back in the cage, I heard that you have to just put out a dust bath and that'll do it. So, yeah, we'll do that eventually. I don't think we're there yet. It's kind of like building a relationship, you know. I mean, I'm getting to trust her and she's getting to trust me, and we're just getting to know each other. We only met a week ago. So it's like anything, you know, it takes time to build trust. So once she trusts me, I think, you know, things will go well. And she got the little stuffed animal now. Oh, and she loves to sleep on it. She puts her little head on it like that and sleeps on it. It was actually Snow's, it's a cow, a little fleece cow, and it didn't have anything in it. It's just like a little just fabric kind of, and she loves it. And people give their chinchillas stuffies to sleep on, and look at that. I guess I'm gonna end this video on this note because I don't think it gets any cuter than that, does it? Little Jill, she loves her stuffed animal, courtesy of Snow. So we're gonna go back to sleep now. No, you don't eat your stuffed animal. You stop that. No, you don't need to chew on that. You have plenty of wood. You don't need to chew on anything else. You got lots of wood. Lily, you gonna come back over here? I thought you were going to sleep. Lily. Oh, she thought she would have a little more snack before she goes back to sleep. Video is dark. You want a pellet? I can't give you a lot of treats, so I'll give you pellets as treats. I love the way she holds them in her hand and eats them. Lily. Lily. I don't know if you guys are getting bored, but I could watch her all day, so I'm just gonna end the video here in a bit and then just watch her myself and play with her a little more till she's ready to go back to sleep. See, like I said, this is the most interaction we have all day. It's when she's the most active is at this time. Well, I don't know if naturally she's supposed to be this active, but this is when I come in, you know, to clean her cage, and she's up and about because I'm in here fussing around. She's giving treats. And she knows that when I come in to clean her cage, I'm going to give her some treats. I wonder if that will help. I don't think so. Well, it sure makes her, it brings her in better. You could see all the details. But I don't think she appreciates the light shining in her face. So, I guess we're gonna go. Say bye, Lily. It is a joy having a chinchilla. For me, it's been. The only thing is you gotta kind of clean up after their cage every day. We give them fresh hay and pellets, and you know, you have to buy the hay and pellets, and which hay is expensive. I mean, I don't know what happened. They used to have some really good hay, oxbow called, and I feed her oxbow pellets, but I wasn't able to find oxbow hay, and back when we had guinea pigs, that's all we fed was oxbow hay, and it's the best. But it's hard to find now, and when you do find it, it's really expensive. She loves that those willow balls, the willow stick balls. It was a full ball, and look what she did. She made short work of that. So I'm gonna have to order her a few more of those. She doesn't seem to like the paper towel, the toilet paper roll. I had stuffed it with hay yesterday, and she kind of played with that. But she goes through wood toys like crazy. Wooden shoes and stuff, so you gotta have that. Otherwise she'll start finding other stuff to chew on, and that's not good. You don't want her to get bored. Because with them having to stay in their cages most of the time, you can imagine boredom probably sets in. But out in the wild, I think they have their little dens. And that's probably where they spend most of their time, except when they come out to forage and mess around a little bit. So I don't think they really mind being in their cages. But once they get a taste of coming out of their cage, from what I've seen, they really enjoy it. They like to run around a little and play, but they make a big mess when they're out. So, well, I guess I'll find out about that eventually. Lily, do you want to say goodbye? Let me turn off this light. Let me turn off the flash. And you can say goodbye now. So it won't hurt your eyes. Bye-bye, Lily. Say, this is my life now. And I'm a happy chinchilla. I wish you guys could see her. Hopefully I can catch her when she's jumping around and popcorning and doing her zoomies. That's the fun part, when she starts doing that. I wish she was doing that yesterday. She was all over her cage after I cleaned it. And doing that, jumping from shelf to shelf, back and forth, and then like just popping like around like popcorn. So I think she's wanting to go back to sleep now. So, going to go. Say bye, Lily. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.